everybody and welcome to another tag video. This is the Bump in the Night book tag and it was created by Sam from Cold Tea and Crumbs and I was tagged by Kimberly's Book Nook. So I will leave both of their videos in the description box below for you to check out. So this tag consists of several questions. I'm going to get cracking on with it. So question number 1 is, which are your favourite supernatural horror scary characters to read about? For example, vampires, werewolves, witches, monsters, serial killers and murderers. So I'm going to have to say I really enjoy reading about vampires. You have the Vampire Academy series, you have the House of Night series, even in the Mortal Instruments series there are vampires. I absolutely am so fascinated about vampires. Just imagine if they existed, what this world would be like. Surely they exist somewhere, surely, but I absolutely love reading about vampires. Question number 2 is, which scene from any book would be your ultimate nightmare to have been a part of? Oh my god, that scene from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when Harry and Ron go into the cave to talk to the spiders, to talk to Aragog, all those spiders everywhere. I would faint. I would literally, oh my god, I would hate it so much. I hate spiders with a vengeance. They're so scary. They're just with their eyes and their legs and oh, I hate it so much. I'd hate it. Question number 3. If you could visit and explore any one scary or evil setting, which would you pick and why? I'm just going to pick a general setting like in any book, and that will be a graveyard. Now graveyards are really creepy. I don't know why anyone would visit any evil or creepy setting anyway, but graveyards are so creepy. But when I watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, right, it doesn't look that scary. So I think if Buffy can do it, then anybody can. So I'd say that would be the one creepy place that I could visit. Question number 4. Which book was so frighteningly terrible that you almost fell asleep for eternity trying to finish it? Now, I don't really hate books. I always finish books because I know that some books can get better throughout the end. I know some books have a really poor or slow beginning, or if it's really rubbish in the middle, then I might think about I don't know, but I always finish books. No matter what, it's sort of like a rule. I just have to finish a book, so there's not one that I just thought was absolutely terrible. Question number 5. Name one book you wish you could pull certain pages out and swap for others to make it better. Now I'm going to pick The Body Finder by Kimberly Derting, and all I would do with that book is just pull out some romancy bits. I really enjoyed the storyline. I really enjoyed the fact that there was this murder suspect hanging around. However, there was so much romance. There was way too much romance. No. It was too sloppy and I was just like, no. So I would just pull out all of the romancy bits that I really don't want. It can have some romance in it, that's perfectly fine. But I was more interested in the fact that she's a body finder and there's this murder suspect. It's creepy. No, too much romance. Question number 6. If you could turn any bad or evil character into a good character, who would you pick and why? I would turn Voldemort into a good person, because I think he'd be a really funny character if he was just genuinely nice. I could see him being that really funny sort of uncle, because when you read about him, he is kind of witty. Even when you see him in the films, like he's got that sort of like humour about him. It's just the fact that he's a bit of an evil asshole that just kind of ruins it a bit. So I would love to make him into a really good, funny character. And Draco Malfoy, I know there is some good in him. You can see it when you read about him. So I'd love for him to be a really good character, but you know, the characters have got to have their arch enemies and stuff like that, and Draco is an enemy to Harry Potter. So yeah. And now we move on to the quick fire round, where it's really quick questions. So the first one is favourite vampire character. So for this, she's not necessarily a vampire, but I really do just adore her, and it's Rose from the Vampire Academy series. She is so freaking kick-ass. I love her so much. She has so much gusto. I just want to be her. She's so brave and she's just so cool. I would just love to be her. Question number 2 is your favourite werewolf character. So for this one I picked Jacob from the Twilight series. I absolutely love Jacob so much. He's so cute and cuddly and all the topless Jacob. Question number 3, favourite witch character. So for this one I went more along the lines of Warlock, and I absolutely love this character. It's Magnus Bane from the Immortal Instruments series. I adore him so much. He is so cool. He is fantastic. I love him. Question number 4 is really tricky. It's favourite monster character, and I haven't read a lot of books where there are loads of like monsters in. However, I did recently read one. It's Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and the monster from it is pretty awesome, I must admit, because he was sort of giving a little message across. So I'm gonna pick the monster from the Monster Calls. Question number 5 is favourite ghost character. For this one, the first answer that went straight into my head was Casper. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Oh yeah. But then I just remembered this book series from Meg Cabot. It's the Mediator series, and basically this girl can see this ghost. I think it was Jesse's name. And he's really cool, and they sort of like fall in love, but you know, she's the only one that can sort of see him, and that's blah blah blah. So I don't know, I think he's pretty cool, but I just thought Casper was pretty funny. Question number 6, I don't have an answer for. It's favourite serial killer, murder suspect sort of thing, and I haven't read a lot of books where there are sort of murder suspects that I would say are my favourite. I guess I could sort of answer and say like Voldemort from Harry Potter, because he is like a murderer, but he's such a big character that even though he's like evil, you can't help but have a liking towards him because he has so much power. So I suppose I could answer that in that respect, but I don't really have a lot of favourite. Like, who would have a favourite person that would just kill people? Like, because you just feel evil towards them and stuff. It is a really sort of hard question. Anyway, those are all my answers to the questions. Thank you so much to Sam for creating the tag. It was really, really fun. There were so many tricky questions and it took a lot of thinking. Thank you so much to Kimberly for tagging me. As for me, I'm going to tag a few people. I will leave their names in the description box below, but most of all, I would like anybody who wants to do this tag to do it and then comment on the original creator's tag and say that you've done it, and say for them to check it out, because we can't do video responses anymore, which is, you know, sad face. So yes, I hope you have enjoyed my answers. Give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to everybody for watching. I hope you are having a fantastic day, no matter what the weather is. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye!